welcome, welcome. Get this set up here. There we go. That's a little better for everybody. Hey, south of 30 guy. I love that one. Larry, welcome. Come on in. Gangrene. Indy's here. No, thank you. Everybody's coming in. How's everybody going? Excuse me. Hey, anything exciting? I got some good news. From Panini. We'll talk about that. Come on in, and as always, we're gonna do a uh, on time giveaway. Okay, so in a couple minutes, okay, we're giving away the first slot. It's a pop up giveaway here. We'll start everybody off with a nice pop up giveaway. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna give away SVG. Okay, of course, there's a bunch of other giveaways happening today, but SVG, since SVG is only in Prizm, it's not in Prime or National Treasure. We figured, that one is gonna be a giveaway for everybody who shows up on time. That's kind of a buyer appreciation, little buyer appreciation there. We're gonna start that off in a little bit. Now, that's for anybody who purchases. So don't buy. See a couple offers. I'll take a look at those offers. And I'm gonna wait on that for a little bit until everybody gets here, and we're gonna start the giveaway right on time at 8 o'clock. Kind of welcome to Whatnot Card Show. This is my last break of the card show. Yesterday we sold out in 45 minutes, so that was kind of nice. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. Today we got a big mixer, a bunch of Prime, 2 boxes of Prime, 2 boxes of Prizm hobby boxes with those 3 autographs. We got about a few blasters, I think 6 blasters, just whatever was sitting around here. And then we got a National Treasure, of course, always got to throw a National Treasure. And I don't want to be that guy, but the last 2 breaks of National Treasure, we pulled a white sparkle autograph. Mark Martin 2 breaks ago, and yesterday we did Jeremy Clements. So I don't want to be that guy, but hopefully the lucky hands are still lucky. I know, I'm telling you, right? Right? Well, all right. So I talked to just an email exchange from one of my guys at Panini. And, he's not, I'm not talking to the CEO or anything on that. But from what he says, I said, well, I'm buying some National Treasure, some cases of National Treasure. He said, it is good to go. And, yeah, okay. But this is the news. He said it's National Treasure should be released on April 18th. Now that is Easter. Okay, if you celebrate Easter, that's an Easter. I celebrate Easter, and but still, we're gonna do some uh, case breaks. So look for those. Now, knock on wood, the checklist isn't out. I have not found the checklist. If anybody else found the checklist, let me know. I have not found a checklist yet, but he says, my Panini guy says that it should be released on April 18th. They should be on time. Now, with that said, another positive is the first off the line sets are being released on Wednesday, and they usually, release them about a week or 2 before the other ones. So if you're looking at the first off the line now, I'd be careful of that. It says the first off the line start at $1,000. They're going to start the box at $1,000 and then work their way down. So if anybody wants to get in on that, send me a private message. We'll work on. I'll try to dollar cost average. So if you want a few boxes, we could talk about that. But so I was going to pick up a few. So the next breaks you're going to see from me are National Treasure 2024. Definitely on release day, a few cases there, and hopefully we'll get some first off the line also. But for now, let's do our first giveaway. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to a pop-up giveaway here. Okay, what was that? Well, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Hey, no, I don't fault Panini. It's start them at $1,000, but I would my advice to everybody is not to buy them at $1,000. The incentive is the autographs. He says there's supposed to be 2 autographs 2 autographs per box. 2 red, I think. Yeah, red. There you go. Smedley's on the ball here. Smedley, 2 autographs, 2 red autographs. I think they're numbered out of 11, is from what my guy told me. So it's kind of nice. I don't know, $1,000 nice, but um, the hey, you got to judge that. I'm never a good judge at what the prices are going for. I'll tell you that right now, because I bought Prime a little too early, and I did not buy Prizm because I was too late. So I was never a good judge on that. So I wouldn't take my advice on those. All right. Look at Ryder getting us going. Okay, here we go. So I see some offers. I will look at those offers, but let me start the SVGs first. The on time giveaway right now is SVG. That's only for people who make an offer, buy it now. You guys know how this works. If you don't, welcome. Thanks for being here. Any buy it now that you purchase, you get a chance at SVG. Only for the people who buy it now. If you want me to run a driver from the buy it now, if you want to make an offer from the buy it now, and then that's what counts for that SVG. So call it out. Let me know what you're looking for. There we go. Jedi starting us off with Tony B. I'm going to run Tony B. And I'll do a little better when I run him as an auction. For example, Tony B is going at 35. Usually about 80%. Oh, I didn't change that countdown. Let me fix that. Just call them out in chat, or I'm looking at the offers here. Accepting offers. Don't forget, if I accept your offer, click on get a free SVG, or call out the driver in chat, or you never know. Sometimes just picking them up right there is cheaper than going through the auction process. But only for people who purchase in these 5 minutes. And looks like Jedi Guy is the only one that's purchased so far. So let me know if you're going to pick up a driver. Now's the time, and you get a free chance at SVG with just the other people that are joining. That's the plan. I'm going to change that auction countdown. That was a little too long. I forgot to adjust that. So, who are you looking at? Let's check the offers. Okay, I accepted all the offers. Don't forget to click on. But if you're picking someone up, let me know. I will run it at auction. If there's a driver you want, this is the welcome on time giveaway. This is our first giveaway. There's going to be a few more. There's going to be a few more giveaways. But if there is a driver you're looking for, let me run it at auction right now, just like Jedi Guy. It looks like Jedi. If you probably want my stream to end because you're the only one that has made an offer. The only one that has it. Let's see. There you go, Steve T. Steve T's calling out for. Let's get it going. Tony. Here we go. We got Tony Stewart running. I'm going to run Tony Stewart at 30. Let me change the time. The time will be just 15 seconds. Let's try to get as many. Then Chris Buescher's next. Thank you guys for jumping in. We'll run Chris Buescher after that. There's Tony Stewart. And then Chris Buescher at Chandler Smith. I see Chandler Smith. Now remember, these are only for the buy it nows. There you go. Thank you, Steve T. Don't forget to click on a free chance. Here comes Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher going at 20. There you go. There's Chris Buescher at 20. And I saw Willie was looking for Chandler Smith. Oh, that's it. And I think Chandler Smith is that an auction? Yeah, I think I got him at auction. So these are only for the buy it nows. It's for the giveaway here. Darryl Waltrip, thank you. Yeah, get him going. Get it free. Take a chance. Darryl Waltrip. I'm going to run Darryl Waltrip at 15. Try to give you a little better deal there. Call it out in chat. We still got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If there's anybody you're looking for, now's the time to get a free chance. Now remember though, this is bad sales technique, but SVG is only in Prizm. He's not in 2023 National Treasure or Prime. There you go. Who else? Let's check the offers. All right, all the offers are accepted. You still got a minute. Call it out if there's a driver that you're looking for. Now's a chance, and then we'll go to the auctions. I see plenty of pre-bids on the auctions. While we're doing this, give everybody a chance to get your pre-bids in there. There you go, Willie J, Jesse Love. Let's run Jesse Love. I'll run him at 20 for you. Yeah, usually if I run an auction from buy it now, it's going to be about 60%. That's the bottom line until we get to that magic number where I paid for the boxes already, and then I could do you a little better deal on those. But for now, there you go. Thank you, Willie. Don't forget to click on SVG. You've got 30 seconds left. We'll probably get a Eric Jones there. The on buy it now. Remember, these are only for buy it now. I'm going to run Eric Jones quickly. Run Eric Jones at 15. There you go. There's Eric Jones going. Plenty of shot clock, game clock. We're doing okay. And while, let's see, he'll get him in there. Don't forget to click. Be ready to click on a free SVG. Get a chance. Looks like there's going to be 6 people in there. Don't forget to click. And we're looking at, let's see, Willie J. There you go, Willie. Congratulations. Thanks for being here on time. I'm an on-time guy, and my wife is not. Okay, my wife, she has no problem being 15 minutes late. If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. That's kind of mean, but hey, she's my wife, so yes, dear, whatever you say, dear. All right. Thank you for jumping in on that. I just want to get the ball rolling, get started off. There's still plenty of giveaways coming up. We'll have plenty more, but right now, on the auctions, if you take a look at the auctions, I only run the ones that have pre-bids on them. So make your pre-bid. I'll give you time to pick out your drivers on the pre-bids, and there's plenty more buy it nows that you could go for. But we were talking about National Treasure here. 2024 National Treasure. I was saying right at the beginning that the guy I talked to, the guy that sells me the National Treasure, said he believes they're going to be on time. Now, again, it's Panini, never know. But if that is, then it's April 18th. April 18th. That's the Friday before Easter. So that wouldn't be too bad. I would enjoy that. There'll be plenty of breaks on April 18th. If it is released on April 18th, don't forget to follow because we'll probably start breaks around 11 o'clock. No, maybe, well, I will tell you I'm going to be hiding in my office here because I think everybody's home on that Friday. My wife's home and and the kids will be home. So I will definitely be hiding in the office. And don't despair. There is a skunk break if, as always, if you don't get anything, like there's only 50 cards in a case of National Treasure. So if you get skunk, you're gonna definitely get some packs, like maybe some Prizm packs, maybe some 2024 Donruss packs. I'll take care of you, and not to send you a case of it, but I will send you something. You'll always get something. No skunk on that one. Is Sage in there? Let's see. I could add him in. Now remember, if you want, I could put him up for $5 as an auction if you want. Or remember how we group them all together. Anybody I missed is it's worth it if you want it. Sorry, no. Last night there was this is just regular Diet Coke here today. No Captain Morgan. If you want me to put it, Willie, I'll put Sage up there. Give me a second here. I'm going to create an auction for. Give me 1 second. We'll put that auction in there. And then Tommy Joe, I can put that in there too. Usually, if it's autograph only, I tend to let that group together. But if you're calling for it, I will put it in there. So here's one for Sage. I'll put him as auction $5 because, like I said, it might be a tough pull. Got to put the shipping in, though, don't forget. All right, there's Sage is in there. And then I'm going to add another one, Tommy Joe. Put another one, same thing, $5. If you want to put an auction on that. Okay, Tommy Joe's in there. And while you're there, get some pre-bids on stuff. We're going to get to those in a second. And then I saw, Tommy Joe's in there, Linda. Okay, yeah, there we go. Thank you for those offers. I appreciate those. I accepted all the offers, and let's start looking at some of the auctions. So, if anybody else heard anything about National Treasure, it's the first off the line is this Wednesday. I have not seen a checklist yet, but that's scheduled. This Wednesday's scheduled. So if anybody wants to go in for a couple boxes, I'll pick a few up for you. I was gonna dollar cost average a little bit, and because I'm terrible at guessing the price. I was waiting on Prizm, and they all sold out before I could get any. But then I probably bought too early. Was getting a little nervous, and then they still had them when the auction was over. So maybe I'll hit the sweet spot this time. So send me a private message if you're looking for that, and I'll tell you. The plan is to buy a few, maybe, I don't know, uh, pick up at least a couple boxes just to do a break. And then if it gets kind of low, maybe, 430, 440. How much is the gold autographs or the red autographs? They're out of 11. That's not too shabby. So how much are they going to be worth? So maybe 450. If it gets down to that point, I'll pick up another case. So just a dollar cost on the way down right there is the plan. We'll see how that goes though. So if anybody's interested in that. All right, let's move on to, as a thank you, people, for getting those pre-bids in. We're going to just do it alphabetically once. We'll go through the alphabet once on those pre-bids. Like, for example, Anthony Alfredo is the first one up there. And then we're going to switch the discussion over another, since we're talking about the status of the hobby. And hopefully everybody saw that Donruss 2025 is ready to go. They posted it. It's Donruss 2025. They're saying the suggested retail price is 90. And from what I saw, the last year's Donruss had 24 packs with 8 cards per pack. This year's Donruss, they said it's 16 packs with 8 cards per pack. Still, the one autograph, or well, 3 autographs or memorabilia. So we know what that means. If you say 3 autographs and memorabilia, that means 1 autograph and 2 memorabilia. It's supposed to be in each box. They do have a new series. Remember how they had the explosion? Well, they have explosion with letters. The one they're advertised is like Jeff Gordon. You could spell Jeff Gordon in one of those spellbound, they're called. It's kind of fun. Of course they have downtown and the autographs and all that kind of stuff. They're still doing the let's see, hold on, I'm checking out the inserts. They're still talking that the optic, you're gonna have optic still in there, and they said on average about 16 base or parallel. So what that tells me is one parallel. So that tells me there's going to be 7 base cards and 1 uh, parallel optic whatever card in the box. If they're saying 16 of those, so we'll see how that goes on that. Oh no, that seems like a lot of base. So we'll see. We'll have to take a look at that, but that's coming out. What I've heard, again, take it with a grain of salt. What I heard is in May 16th, somewhere around there. So look for that. All right. Let's enough advertising for Panini here, but it's good to stay informed. Here comes the pre-bids. Get your pre-bids in. Here's Anthony Alfredo. We're going to run that one. Starting Anthony Alfredo off. After that, we'll do Austin Cindric. And let's see who's here. Welcome. We got plenty of people here. Please, nothing hurts but sharing the stream, letting people know, especially if you see a nice card. Hey, Vic, thank you for that. Remember, there's 3 overall giveaways. There's 3 giveaways ready to go. Plus, I never know when a pop-up giveaway is coming around. So thanks for being here. Austin Cindric. Here's Austin Cindric on a pre-bid. Let's run that one. There you go. Oh, Steve T, thanks for starting us off. After Austin Cindric, we're going to go to Brendan Jones. Okay, so get those offers in. If you want me to run a buy it now, I can run those as an auction. Be happy to do that for you. But right now we're doing the pre-bids on the $5, $10 auctions down there. Just I'll say less popular drivers. Here's Brendan Jones happening right now. And then after Brendan Jones, we'll do Chandler Smith. And remember, all these count as a giveaway. If you're new, thanks for being here. The CD drivers, those are the initial drivers, the ones that say C and D and A and B. Hold off on those because we'll never know what's in there until we see what doesn't sell. At the end of the night, we group all the remaining unsold drivers together and give you a better deal. I'll give you a good deal on that. That's the plan anyway. I'm doing a lot of talking. Hey, Lance Marsh, I didn't even see you come in. Thank you for picking up Brandon Jones. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. How about Chandler Smith? Let's run Chandler Smith right now. Willie J. Willie J has them, and then we'll do Clint Boyer after that. Just going through all the ones that have pre-bids on them right now. Billy Crump, welcome. Thanks for jumping in. Chandler Smith going right now. Who got that one? Willie. Willie J got that. Very nice, very nice. Let's go with Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer happening right now. All the $5, $10 auctions. We're running through those. But I only run the ones that have pre-bids on them. Michael Morris. Michael Morris Cards is here. And after that, looks like we're going all the way to Greg Biffle. Greg Biffle. After this one, let's see how Clint Boyer handles it. Does Michael got it? Thank you, Michael. Thanks for picking up on that. And then Greg Biffle coming up with him. Let's start that. There's Greg Biffle happening right now. I just like saying the name. And then after Greg Biffle, it looks like we're going all the way to Jesse Awuji. We're going all the way to him now. Who got that? Rogers. There you go. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. Justin, should we do? Yeah, we're going into, we'll be there in a second, right after Jesse Awuji. We're doing it alphabetically here. Rogers, we're going to go for, let's go to Justin Bonsignor. We're going to go to that one next. Don't forget, these all count as your giveaways. We haven't picked the drivers yet. I don't want to lock anybody out of their buy it now. So we'll usually at the bottom of the hour. At the bottom of the hour, we're going to grab whatever's left. There's 43 leftover buy it now drivers. Take a look at those. And if there's any, I don't want to lock anybody out of that. So if anybody wants me to run one, let me know if you want to pick up your driver from there. But here we're just going through the auctions, the pre-bids. And like I said, we'll do Justin Bonsignor is coming up. There you go, Rogers. Thank you for putting a bid on that. I only run the ones that have bid on that. Next up is Kaz Gralla after Justin. We'll go pretty quick here, so that's why I'm just getting only the pre-bids. Then we'll go back to talking about some of the cards. I'm clearing the shelves. I just have 2025 stuff left. And then I got some old school. If you take a look, I have, we're going to do a 2021, 2022 Prizm break because I got a few boxes. I think I got 3 boxes of 2020. I can't see from here. I think it's 2021, I believe. But we'll do some old school breaks too while we're waiting on that. Here we go, Kaz Gralla. But then, of course, the next big thing is going to be the 2024 National Treasure. And then we're done with 2024. So there's no Prime coming out. There's no Chronicles coming out in 2024. It's, Larry, I didn't see you come in. Welcome, Larry. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for picking them up. There you go, Larry. Welcome. Kaz is running right now. And does he get them? Yes, he does. Very good. Don't forget, we're going to have the giveaway soon. We'll pick the drivers on those. So if there's a driver you want me to hold for you, we don't want to lose your driver. Matt Mills. We'll go Matt Mills on the pre-bids. Now, if I did miss, I saw some people went back and did their pre-bids. I'm in the M's now. We just go through it once alphabetically, and then I'll come back through it again. So don't worry about that. I will get to yours soon, but just going in once through the list. Here's Matt Mills. Matt Mills is happening right now. Linda, thank you. Thanks for starting that off. And we'll go to Michael Waltrip after that. Anybody got a good story? I was gonna take the boys wanted to go see the Minecraft movie. And so I said, oh, okay, fine, I'll let my wife take a break, since she's putting up with me for my whole life. So I said, oh, go tell your friends, we'll meet everybody there. Well, after they kept calling and texting their friends, I'm sitting there with like 15 boys, all boys. And they were fine. They were, but hey, put your phone away, them. So we went and saw the Minecraft movie today, and their parents dropped them off, and that was cool. I was figuring a couple of dads with their moms would stay in with me, but it was me and 13 boys at the Minecraft movie. It was actually pretty fun. If you know Minecraft, there were kids that applauded at certain parts of the movie. And because I was like, wow, I don't even know why you're applauding, but they were excited about it. Something showed up in there, and they all whispered into each other. Did you see that? Did you see that? So it must have been there. It was Jack Black. It was kind of funny, stupid humor. But if you like that sort of thing, so that would be I would recommend it if you are a Minecraft person, if you know anything about it. Okay, here's Michael Waltrip. Michael Waltrip coming up. Anybody in Minecraft? I was a Lego guy, so Minecraft was interesting to me. Got to take another Diet Coke here. I'm tired though. I almost fell asleep during the movie. Michael Morris, thank you for picking that up. I appreciate that. Let's keep going. We're in the M's. And in the M's, we got, we finished the M's. Here's Natalie Decker. Let's run Natalie Decker. Just doing the ones with the pre-bids, going through the list. Here's Natalie Decker happening right now. And then after Natalie Decker, looks like we're going all the way to the Sage Karam. Go to that one next. Who's got that? Steve T. Thank you. And then, like I said, at the bottom of the hour, we'll roll the dice and see who the giveaways are. Here's Sage. Sage is happening right now. There you go. Willie, there you go. You start us off. And after Sage, it looks like we made it through the list. Nope. Todd Gilliland. A couple more in the T's. There you go, Willie. Hopefully we get some fire for you. And how about Todd Gilliland? It's coming up. We got a bunch of T's coming up here. Take a look at those. We'll start with Todd Gilliland, then Tommy Joe Martin, and then Ty Dillon is happening right now. So just going through the list once. I saw more pre-bids. Thank you for those, but don't worry about that. We'll get to those. Just going through the list in alphabetical one time. And then here comes Tommy Joe Martin. Let's start there. Linda, that's for you so far. And then after Tommy Joe, we'll do Ty Dillon. There you go. All for you. And how about one more? Just that we made it through the list once. Here's Ty Dillon. And there you go. We made it through the whole checklist once for the auctions. And we'll get back to that. But let's take a look at the buy it nows. There are 43 drivers left. So if there's a driver that you want, I could run that driver at auction. I've looked through all the offers. Okay, we're good on all the offers. I accepted those offers. If there is someone you want me to run, like I said, I'll run it at auction for usually about 60%, 65%, because that's what the box is going to cost. So if you want, before I roll the dice, what we're gonna do is, if you're new here, we roll the dice. We got, and whatever the dice say, there's the dice right there. Whatever the dice say is what, yeah, pin that is what the giveaway is gonna be. So if there's anybody, I didn't see anybody mentioning, and of course we'll do another free little giveaway, little pop-up giveaway as we go through the list. How's the Whatnot Card Show doing for people? Hopefully it's doing well for you. Hopefully picking up a few drivers. I will say though, I am tired today. This is it's been a long week, I will tell you. Hopefully next week will be a little easier for you. For me anyway. All right, so let us roll the dice. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to roll the dice. Here's ours. You can turn it down a little bit. There you go. You can see there are 3 buyer appreciation giveaways happening. And hold on, gotta find mine. Where'd I put my markers? Hold on, be right back. I'll get my markers. There you go. I put my markers in the other room. All right, there are 3 buyer appreciations. We'll just call it buyer 1, buyer 2, buyer 3. Buyer appreciation number 2. And buyer appreciation number 3. Now, whatever the dice show, oops, look at that. Maybe that's the heavier box. There's the autograph in there right there. Whatever the dice show, the dice shows. So let's take a look. If I didn't see any more offers, so I think we're good there. And I didn't see, no, I didn't see anybody. If there's a driver you want, before I lock it out, we'll just roll the dice. And whatever the dice say is what goes. And we just got to get a number between 1 and 43. So the first giveaway is 70. Nope, that's not it. It is, there we go, number 505. All right, count with me here. Alex Bowman's 1, 2, Alex Bowman 1, Bill Elliott's 2, 3, 4, Bubba Walls. Bubba Walls is the first giveaway. That's how we do it. Whatever the dice say, the dice goes. So Bubba Walls is the first giveaway. Let me delete Bubba Walls, because Bubba Walls is a freebie now. And second buyer giveaway looks like 18. 18, 18. See it happening. All right, Alex Bones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I lost count. It's better to come. Alex Bones 1, 2, 3, 4. Carl Edwards is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Danica's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Harrison Burton's 15, 16, 17, 18 is Joey Logano. There is our second giveaway. I think I spelled that wrong. Joey Logano. I got the O and the A in the wrong spot. Sorry about that. That looks like Joey Lego. There you go. That is our second giveaway, our second freebie. And our third giveaway is going to be 72. Nope. 32. 32 right there. 32. I'll be easier. There's 41 drivers left. It'll be easier to count from the back. 41, 40. William Sawich is 40. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, And okay, that, it, whatnot's a little jumpy here. Hold on. So William Sawich is 40. William Byron's 39, 38, 37, 36. 35 is Ryan Blaney. 34, 33, 32 is Riley Hurst. There is our freebies. Don't worry, there might be another pop-up one when there is the giveaways. Let me delete Riley Hurst. All right, there are 40 buy it nows left. If you know someone, of course, that help me out. If you know someone who collects these, I can run those at auction for you. There's our giveaways going on right now. That's for those are from day one. That is anybody who purchased from the beginning. And let's see where we're at. How many we got? Yeah, people are getting their pre-bids. Thank you for that. Making offer on stuff. I appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm just going to be telling stories. I'm going to see what's going on, and see what stories are happening here. Hopefully, Whatnot card shows treating you well. Uh-oh. Billy Crump. Don't want to hear a story? Am I threatening you? I can start telling jokes. I get the old, start telling the dad jokes going on. I got a math joke. Some of you guys know I was, I forgot it now. It was a good one. Let's see. How many? 40 there. I'm sorry, I'm counting here. I didn't see Joe B today. Is he around? I have not seen him yet. A lot of good names I know. Should we do another giveaway here? Should we do a pop-up giveaway? Anybody who purchases, get people interested in stuff. Let's do another one. Okay, how about this? We'll do a high-end giveaway here. So let's see. What are the 6? We'll do the dice again. Let the dice decide. The 6 highest price. The 6 highest price drivers here. Don't go anywhere. We're going to do a high-end giveaway here. The 6 highest price drivers. Let me write these down. Dale is. Then there's Hallie Deegan. We had a nice autograph. A free autograph of Deegan yesterday. Jeff Gordon. Jimmy Johnson. And then there is Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, and Kyle Larson. All right, that's 7. All right, should I include Dale or Kevin Harvick? Which one would be more incentive? Because the other ones there's 5 of the high price, and then we go down to SVG is giveaway ready. SVG is taken. Oh, who got SVG? I think it was Willie. Willie got SVG as a freebie. We had the start the break off with an SVG giveaway. Let's do Dale. Okay, we'll put Dale. So, of the drivers, let's get the old 6-sided dice. We're gonna do a giveaway right now. So if you're here and you're looking at it, don't buy anything yet. I'm going to, and of course we can run them at auction for you if there's your drivers ready to go. So 1 is Dale. Deegan is 2. Jeff Gordon's 3. Jimmy Johnson's 4. Kyle Busch is 5, and Kyle Larson's 6. Okay, so those are, and we just roll the dice. Whoever it says is the giveaway, and we're going to do it for 5 minutes and get ready to pick up some of your drivers. So, ready? It says 3. It kind of went off camera. 3, and 3 was Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon was number 3. So Jeff Gordon is a pop-up giveaway right now, only for people who buy after I start it. Don't buy anything yet. Only for people who buy after I started right now. Tell your friends if they're looking for a thing. We got Jeff Gordon. I'm going to change it to a giveaway. And it's going to be a buyer appreciation. So only people who buy. There we go. All right, Jeff Gordon's a giveaway. And let's see. And if you want me to run someone in an auction, I can run it as an auction for you. If you want to make an offer, of course. Here we go. Ready? There you go. Jeff Gordon freebie only for people who buy in the next 5 minutes. Let me know who you want me to run as an auction. Let me know if you make an offer on someone. Chase Briscoe. There we go. Thanks for starting us off. Jedi Guy always starting us off. Thank you for doing that. Here's Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe at 15. I'll still run them at the nice price at 60%. KK's next. Chase Briscoe going right now. These are only for the buy it nows. I don't know. I have to look. Let me finish our Jeff Gordon. Don't forget, Jedi, if you don't forget to click on a free Jeff Gordon. Here is Casey Can, 15. Casey Can going right now. Just call them out. I'm checking the offers here. Anybody who buys in this 5-minute interval gets a chance at the free Jeff Gordon. That's I do not think I put. Let me see. No, I don't. I don't think he is in all of these. So I kind of probably left him off. I left him off on. But hold on, I'm sorry. Let me finish this first. Here is Josh. That's a Josh Berry, right? Josh Berry. Here's Josh Berry going. I started that one, and then I saw Justin Haley. He's on the pre-bids. I'm sorry, Justin Haley fan. He is in the auctions right now, I believe. So you can put a bid on him in the auctions, I think, or maybe someone did pick him up. Hold on. Nope, he's still in the auction. So $10 is what I could start him at auction for you. Still got 3 minutes on the Jeff Gordon, who is your driver. It seems a little Saturday night seems a little maybe just we're kind of ending the week. Not a lot of takers here. Oh, I could put them up. I could put them up for $5, but I'll put them at an auction if that's okay. Just to okay. Like I said, I'll put just put Ben Rhodes. I could do that. But let me finish the Jeff Gordon sales pitch here. Is there any, for example, let's see if you're. Here's Dale. I could do Dale. Okay, ready? Here comes Dale at 45. Is there any interest in a nice, affordable Dale to pick up? And you get a free chance at Jeff Gordon. 2 minutes in. See if that's takers. Oh, I could do that. Little Jamie, J-Mac. Is only these are, well, I will run that, Lance. It's just in, we're doing the buy it nows currently. Only the people who pick up a buy it now for Jeff Gordon. But then, yeah, we'll definitely go through the auctions. Oh, hey, I just joined my own stream. Look at that. All right, I got a minute 30 remaining. Anybody looking for a buy it now? If not, we will definitely go back to the auctions here. That's a good chance. If there's a driver you're looking at, let me know. We could run it at an auction, and we could do Jimmy Johnson. Let's see this one. Jimmy Johnson for 60. Start Jimmy Johnson. Any Jimmy Johnson takers out there? Seems quiet today. No Jimmy Johnson love. Got 3 entries for Jeff Gordon. If you're looking in, Bill Elliott, I could do that. There you go, fish. Let me run Bill Elliott. Going for 15. There you go. There's Bill Elliott. Shot clock, game clock. You still got time. Don't forget to click on Jeff Gordon. The free, you get a chance at that. Let's see. Don't forget to click. Got 10 seconds left after you pay. And let's see. We're going to go here. Looks like it's rolling. Ah, Jedi guy. Well, there you go. Hey, there you go, Jedi. That's a nice little bonus for you. Congrats on that. All right, let's take a look at, a couple of you were mentioning the auctions. We're going to go through the auctions and then we'll do the giveaways for everybody, for the auctions and the buy it nows. Okay, so we still got a couple pre-bids here. For example, so we mentioned Jay McMurray. Been able to put Ben Rhodes up as also. But let's start with Jay McMurray here. Just $5. There you go, Lance. There's Jay McMurray for you. And everybody give me a second here as Jay McMurray's going. I'm going to create just one more for Ben Rhodes. $5. There you go. So Lance, let's see. Lance got Jay McMurray. Thank you. And here is Ben Rhodes. I forgot who was asking about it. Ben Rhodes is going up for auction now. Who is that? Jay Burtz. Am I saying that right? There you go. Thank you. Thanks for jumping in here. And there's a few more pre-bids. We're just going through some of the pre-bids now. And then we'll start the other giveaways. All right, how about Austin Dillon? Get a little pre-bid on Austin Dillon here. Let's start this one. Fish. Thank you, Fish, for starting that. Austin Dillon happening now. Looks like it's going to hold. Thank you, Fish. Thanks for doing that. There's an Austin Dillon for you. And how about we're going to pre-bid on Dale Jarrett. Just going through the alphabet once. There's Dale Jarrett going. Here comes Dale Jarrett. Baker starting that off. Don't forget, we got 3 giveaways. All these count. You could join those giveaways here. So hang up, stay with us. And then after Dale Jarrett, just go to alphabetically. Here comes Josh Williams. The mullet's going on right now for Josh Williams. And then we'll do Lane Riggs. And I think we're caught up on all the giveaways. All the auctions. Correct. Yes, we can do that. iHeart, thank you. There you go. I appreciate that. And here is Lane Riggs. Oh, Ashton Tracy's here. I didn't see you come in. Thank you for bidding on Lane Riggs. There we go. Hold on. All right. And I believe that is all the pre-bids. I think we went through them all. And so looking like the buy it nows, we got about 33 drivers left on those. That's a good number. Let me know if there is a driver. I think I checked through all the offers. Oh, sorry. iHeart's here too. Of course, iHeart. We'll let you lock in on that one. Yeah, pretty much I'm going to accept your offer, especially if I know you. If you're new, maybe I'll do a little haggling, but you guys know me by now. I appreciate those offers. I appreciate you being here for us. And what we're going to, don't worry, I won't hold up the brake. If those buy it nows don't sell, they become house drivers. And, it's my discretion. If I'm collecting them, if I need trade bait, I was talking to, um, who was it? We were working on, I've never done a singles. I always did box breaks. I've always done box breaks. I've never done single cards, but I've been organizing because you guys know. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I've been organizing, and well, you guys know me. I'm kind of organized anal. So what I've been doing is these are all my singles that inside in breaks. Here, I'm gonna back it up. In breaks, see, these are all my singles that I have not. For example, if you're a Alex Bowman person, here is the stuff that did not sell in our singles breaks. And so I've been organizing this. So I'm going to try to do a single, and just like whatever. I'm not even post anything. I don't know how to do that. Carl Edwards. Do I have some Carl Edwards here? Let's see. So I tried to alphabetize them. That's how annoying I am. Here's Carl Edwards. Just a couple. Oh, look, a nice autograph. I got a nice autograph there for Carl Edwards. I don't know if that's in your list. So, like I said, I'm gonna put this together, and I will definitely uh, just try one. I've never done one, but like I said, like here, look at the situation going on right now. I don't want to hold up the brake. There are 32 buy it now drivers left, and so I'll just add them to the box when I get those. So look for that. I honestly, that's a little outside my comfort zone, but I can only talk for so long. So I'll leave it open, and people could do that when you're saying, hey, what? I didn't get to the H's yet. Christopher Bell, I did. I'm still in the early stages. What I got for Christopher Bell? I can show you. I didn't get to the H's yet, but I will. I'll get to them all. And here, Christopher Bell. Let's see what's Christopher Bell here. We got a Prizm. We got a blue Unleashed. Here is a couple. Here's a couple, the holographics for Christopher Bell, a blue Sights of Victory. So nothing too fancy, and then a Donruss, something there. But like I said, these are all the ones that people have not bid on during my breaks. And so I just been putting them away, and I said I'm going to organize that and see what's there. So there's some nice ones. I saw there's some golds in there and stuff like that. So look for that. Right now, though, let me take a look. Let's start doing the giveaways. And hey, and I'd look for that. I'll be putting that out. And like I said, NT is coming. I'm probably not going to do another break, another box break until NT comes out, and knock on wood, hopefully that'll be in 2 weeks. Definitely be first off the line. I'm gonna get some of those. First off the line is Wednesday, and then maybe Wednesday on whenever they ship it, and then we'll be doing it on the 18th. The 18th is supposed to be, and everything I'm hearing is still coming out. So hopefully it'll be out. All right, let's take a look. We're going to go through the first giveaway if you've purchased something. Solid Hallie Deegan and okay, well no wait. Yep, hold on a second. Let me start a giveaway here. Here is our first giveaway, and under the buy it now, we're going to run the auctions here. So if there's a pre-bid on it, for example, we got a pre-bid. If you want me to run a pre-bid, anything in the pre-bids, let me know. So you're looking at what I see. Haley fan, Justin Haley. I can run Justin Haley. Here's Justin Haley. She want me to South guy. Here is I'm gonna put Justin Haley at $5, and I'm gonna run that. There you go. There's Justin Haley at 5, and then we'll run Corey. We'll do Corey also. Justin Haley going on right now. And we'll do, we'll run Corey after that. Here's Corey LaJoya. We'll do that at 5 also. And don't forget, if you have purchased something, jump on in under the buyer appreciation. Hey, what's this for? We got 11 boxes. There is 2 boxes of Prime, 2 boxes of Hobby Prizm, 1 National Treasure, and I think I got 6 boxes of blasters. And my shelf's empty. My 2024 shelf is empty. I got nothing else, no 2023s, no 2024s. This is everything I have. And it's running right now. I am going through, we're going through buyer appreciations now. We should start up we'll probably get in about 15, 20 minutes. We'll probably be ready to go. For example, let's take a look. AB drivers. Oh, we always fill. I do not hold up the brake. Don't worry, Kyle Busch. If you're the real Kyle Busch, let me explain to you how this works. I don't hold up the brake. We're going to break in about 20 minutes. For example, everybody look at all the pre-bids. Look at all the ones in the auction. We're grouping all those A's and B's together right now. Okay, so for example, if you bid on the A's and B's, you get Alan Quickie, you get Alex LeBay, you get Andre Perez, you get Amarola, Austin Hill, BJ McLeod, and Brett Moffitt. Oh, and Brittany Z. Okay, ready? We're going to run the A's and B's. You get all those that are in the buy it now. So Brittany, so that's 1, 2, 3 B's, and Austin Hill, Amarola, and 5 A's. So that's 8 drivers. 8 drivers are going to be grouped together right now. And here we go. Take a look at what's there. A's and B's are happening right now. Start the auction. There you go. You get all the AB drivers that are left over in the auctions. If that's of interest to you, jump on in there. That's 8 drivers right there. A very nice price. Thank you, Mark, for starting us off. 8 drivers. Does it hold? There you go, Mark. Those are all yours. A nice price on that. Take a look. I'll give you a second to write those down. Alan Quickie. You got Alex LeBay, Andres. You got Amarola, Austin Hill, Brittany Z. And those are all sold to you. Thank you so much. Let me get rid of those. BJ McLeod. We got, I don't want to delete from the wrong way. Alex LeBay. Andre Perez. Yeah, don't worry, the break will happen. I'm not eventually I understand we will, and I understand there's reasons to push the break off till tomorrow, but no, I want to sort tomorrow, so you get all those, and then the rest of the buy it nows, I'll give you my best price, I'll put them up, and we'll start the break. All right, let's take a look at the C's and D's. Remember, you only got 30 seconds left on the first giveaway. Bubba Wallace, if you've purchased something, please do a little clicky, and we'll let that go. All right, so the C's and D's, you'll get Carson, you'll get Christian Eckes, Christian Rose, Cole Custer, Cole Moore, Connor Mosek. Oh, there's a lot of C's still left. A little Heim time, Daniel Dye, and Derek DeKraus. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drivers. You'll get 9 drivers in there. Who's getting a giveaway freebie here? Billy Crump. Very nice, very nice. How about a free Bubba Wallace for you, Billy? Great, thank you. There you go. Nice freebie. So everybody take a look at the C's and D's while I start the next giveaway. The next giveaway is Joey Logano. And thanks for those offers. I accepted all the offers, so the offers are caught up. And let's take a look at, we got one more time, Carson, Christian Eckes, another Christian Rose, Cole Custer, Cole Moore, Connor Mosek, Corey Heim, Daniel Dye, and Derek Kraus. That's 8 drivers there for the C's and D's. I'm going to start the next giveaway, the Joey Logano giveaway. There you go. Have a little freebie there. And I'm going to run the C's and D's. Start at $10. You get all those drivers. Again, these are the best deals, pretty nice deals I can give you right now. Pick those drivers up if those are your guys. Plus any ones that I'm missing. If there's someone that showed up, looks like Steve T's got to remember, it's not sudden death. It resets to 7 seconds. Does Steve T hold on to it? 5 seconds left. Oh, Caldwell picked it up. He came in there. Let's see what we got. Oh, not Steve T. 2 seconds left. Ah, there you go. That was a nice bid. Good job. There you go, Steve. Thank you for grabbing those. I'll give you a second to write them down. But like I said, it's pretty. I sort through everybody's cards and put those out there. Don't forget the buyer appreciation too. Give me a second. Those are all yours, Steve. Let me delete those. Those are sold. Get a good deal here. There you go, Connor Mosick. And Daniel Dye, those are yours. And Derek Krause. There you go, those are all yours. All right, we're going with, here comes E through H. Looks like you got Garrett Smithley, Gary Galding, Effinger, and Harry Gott. Those are not too shabby. We're going to run E through H right now. Plus any ones I haven't listed. You know how in Prime and NT they have the 75th anniversary. You never know who's going to show up there. Here's the E through H drivers. You get the Garrett Smithley, Galding, Effinger, and Harry Gant. Oh, no interest. All right, we will leave those up there. And then let's go to I's and J's. Who we got? Jack Wood, Jay Buford, Garcia, some Burton. No Burtons out there. No Burton love. Both Burtons are still there. Jeremy Clements, Joey Goss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers. 7 I through J drivers. Let me say that correctly. 7 I through J drivers happening now. You can see who's there. Here we go. You can take a look. You get all those in the auctions. There you go. South. Way to start us off. I appreciate that. You got the Burtons are there. Jeremy Clements. I don't want to brag, but I will say Caldwell, thank you. Thank you for grabbing those. I will say there will not be a Jeremy Clements 101 White Sparkle because we pulled that yesterday. That was nice. I didn't pull. We must have been through 10, 15 cases of National Treasure. Never got an autographed Sparkle. And then the last 2 National Treasures, we got one. That was pretty good timing here. Give you a second at Jack Wood. Let me just say it again. Jack Wood's yours. Jake Buford's yours. Jake Garcia. Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton. You get all the Burtons. Not Harrison Burton, though. And Jeremy Clements and Joey Gass are all yours. All right, how about K through L? Hey, we got Kyle Petty, Kyle Weatherman, Landon Castle, Lawless Allen. Looks like about 4 drivers there. Here is your K through L. There you go. Kyle Petty, Kyle Weatherman, Landon Castle, Lawless Allen. Those are available, plus any ones that have not been listed. Oh, no love there. Maybe we should group all those remaining ones together. Let's try. Oh, wait. Giveaway. Here comes. If you haven't clicked, Joey Logano. Last chance. Joey Logano giveaway. The roll. Let's see. Oh, looks like Linda. Congratulations. There you go. Free Joey Logano. Hopefully, I'll pull something really nice for you for free. Thank you for jumping in and joining the break. Very nice. Very nice. And one more giveaway from the beginning. This is Riley Hurst. Here's our last one. Get a freebie there while we're going through the auctions. We're on the M's. So it looks like Mark Harmon. Oh, lost my place. DiBenedetto. Matt Snyder. Nick Sanchez. Parker Chase. Paul Menard. All those are for the M through P. Those are the remaining ones there. Let's run that one. M through P going on. You can see who's there. Oh, no, really no love. All right, well, there's a pre-bid on Ryan Newman here. Let me run that one. Little Ryan Newman pre-bid. Thank you for pre-bidding on that. Indy call, thank you. Thanks for doing that. And let's get through that one. And then we were on the, after P's, we're going to QRS. After Ryan Newman is taken. Thank you, Indy. We got QRS. We got Ray Black, Ryan Priest, Ryan Truex, Santino Ferrucci, Sheldon Creed are all available in the Q through S. Let's start that one. Q through S now. You can see who's there. QRS is happening. And don't forget, our last buyer appreciation is going on right now. Don't forget to click on that. Oh, top three. Thank you. Thanks for picking those up. I'll give you a second to mark those who you got. Plus, any ones that don't show up, you get Ray Black. Anything that was listed in auction. But remember, not the buy it nows, though. Buy it nows are taken. Buy it nows have to be bought now. I'm going to let me delete. You got Ray Black, Ryan Priest, Ryan Truex. Got all these. You got Santino Ferrucci and Sheldon Creed. Those are all yours. All right, and the last group is the T through Z's. It looks like Tyler Ankrum, Thad Moffitt, Terry Labonte still available. Tanner Gray, both Grays, and then Takuma Koga is still available. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers here left over for the T through Z's. Let's run that right now. T through Z's. There you go, get all those. A few nice drivers there, especially the Grays are still. It's always a good, a good national treasure booklet from a Gray. Probably, signed or not signed. You never know on that one. Oh, absolutely. Hey, thank you for joining in. Having a good time. Who's got that? Caldwell? Caldwell, there you go. Thank you for doing that. I'll give you a Tyler Ankrum. We'll just delete those. Dan Moffitt. Terry Labonte. We got Taylor Gray for you and Tanner Gray. And Takuma is all yours. All right, give me a second here. I am going to, if anybody, take a look at who's left over. There's 3 groups that have not been picked up. But like I said, we're just talking. I'm not going to hold up the break. What I'm doing is going to move all the buy it nows into auction. And this will be the best price I could do. If you want to make a offer, now's the time because I'm going to move them into auction right now. And one more chance if you haven't. Got 30 seconds left while I do that, and I'll put the best price I could give on these. So everybody go get a drink and come back, and you'll see the best price I could give on these drivers. And then we'll do one more giveaway as an incentive to pick up any of these auctions. We'll do one more, and then we'll open up the boxes. And everything becomes house drivers, and it's my discretion whether I want to keep, whether I need it for trade bait. Oh, giveaways happening right now. Sorry. Caldwell, thank you. There you go. How about a free Riley Hurst? Congrats. All right, give me 1 minute or two to edit these, and these will be the best price I could do on any of these drivers. And I'll do a one more giveaway. Take a look. I'll take requests. Who should the giveaway be for? Give me a second to move those. Harrison Burton. And usually you can probably predict, usually around, I could do 60%. John Hunter. Oops. Sorry. Not 400. That's not a discount. I didn't see any more offers, so I'm just moving. There we go. Just a few more drivers left. And then take a look, get the pre-bids in. We're going to do one more giveaway for anybody who picks up any of these remaining drivers. For example, I could do Raja at 35. Richard Petty's still available. Richard Petty. Ross Chastain's still there. Some nice drivers still available. That'll help my trade bait. But it'd be great to let you pick them up. You never know what's going to show up here in these boxes. All right. So and all right, there we go. So everybody take a look at the auctions. That is the best I could do on any of the remaining drivers. And we'll do one more giveaway. Okay, just so get your pre-bids on stuff. I'll run the ones that are pre-bid. That's the best I could do. I'll run them in a second. I'm gonna do one more giveaway If you don't want me to lock you out of your driver, then do a pre-bid on them, and that won't be included. And I will pick the higher end drivers. Who in chat should I pick as a freebie? One more giveaway. I'll give you a good. We're going to do the high. There's a pre. Thank you, Kyle Bush has a pre-bid on it. Anything if it has a pre-bid, I'm not going to include it. But that's the best I could do on these, and I'm going to try to incentivize you to pick up those drivers. Now, those $5 ones, that doesn't count. I'm not going to run those now, but if you still want them after. But in this next 5 minutes, this is my last sales technique, my last sales pitch is for, how about, what are the highest ones? The highest price driver in the list that doesn't have a pre-bid. Should we do Deegan again? Deegan was free last night, and we got an auto from that one. Jimmy Johnson's always a nice one. Who has an opinion here? Jimmy Johnson's a nice freebie. I do Jimmy Johnson as a freebie. Deegan is a freebie. Kyle Larson. Who has an opinion? Share your opinion with me. What would motivate you to pick up a few more drivers here? Or we just let the dice decide. We could let the dice decide here. How about? All right, I'm saying Deegan then. Little Haley Deegan. That one was an auto yesterday. That will be our giveaway. A buyer appreciation. So here we go. Anybody who purchases any one of these drivers, again, not the $5 ones. Can't do the $5 ones, but anybody who buys something, I'll run the auctions, ready to go. Get your pre-bids on, and then we'll open up the boxes. Everything else becomes house drivers. Here we go. There is Deegan. There's your freebie. And I'm going to do the auctions, get your pre-bids on. Kyle Busch is starting. We'll start Kyle Busch. And then we'll do Richard Petty on deck and Sammy Meyer in the hole. Get your pre-bids on stuff. Only the people who bid in this, who pick up a driver in these next 5 minutes. Thank you for picking that up. And hopefully we'll get something really big for you. Here comes Richard Petty. Richard Petty up next. Don't forget to click on a free Deegan. Get a chance at Hallie Deegan. Get that spot. Don't forget to click on that. And after Richard Petty, we're going to Carl Edwards. Here comes Carl Edwards. There we go. I appreciate it. Thanks for picking all these up. Just don't click on Hallie Deegan. That could be your win. We got Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell next. Here comes Christopher Bell. Top 3, thank you. Don't forget to click on. You got 3.5 minutes left. Anybody who buys in these 3.5 minutes gets a chance at a free Hallie Deegan card. And these are the best I could do. Top 3. There you go. Congrats. We got a little Bad Brad. Let's run Bradley. And I'll just do the ones that have pre-bids on them also. So, and then the rest of the drivers will be house drivers because I don't want to hold up the break. Hey, what a day makes. Yesterday's break filled in 45 minutes. This one's a little struggle. And then we got Sammy Meyer. Here comes Sammy Meyer. And then we'll do Zane Smith. Zane Smith after this. Get your pre-bids in. I'll only run the ones that have pre-bids. And don't forget to click on Deegan for the freebie. 2.5 minutes left before we start opening up boxes. Thank you, top 3. Here comes Zane Smith. There's Zane Smith going right now. And another, yep, I see a pre-bid on John Hunter. We'll keep running them. We got 2 minutes left. Thank you, Billy. I will run John Hunter. Next. Here comes a little John Hunter. Plus a chance to free the Deegan spot. Take a look at what's left. I do not see any. I see a Danica Patrick one. Danica Patrick jumped in. There you go. Don't forget to click on Deegan. Here's Danica Patrick. Minute and a half left. Now remember, the $5 ones, I will run those, but those won't count for the Deegan one. These are just for the ones that are non-$5. And I should delete also the group ones. The group ones, the initial ones, because we moved the initial ones off of there. Last chance, 1 minute left. 1 minute left for this. If there's any other drivers besides the $5 ones that are still available, take a look at those. I'm scrolling here. Let's see. Last chance, besides the $5 ones. Last chance for a chance at Deegan. And then we'll run the $5 ones after this. But if you want to pick up a different one, if you want to pick up somebody else, there's 15 seconds left. And then we'll run those $5 ones. And then we'll open up the boxes. This will be it. And the rest of the drivers are house drivers. And when that 101 shows up, here we go. Who gets the free Deegan spot? It's going to Baker 2024. Congratulations. Thank you for that. There you go. Excellent, excellent. All right, there's a couple. You guys still are looking for those? There's a couple bids on Kyle Petty. Are you still looking for Kyle Petty? I didn't want to confuse you that those $5 drivers weren't counting there, but if you still want that, I could go with that. Because there are pre-bids on that. I'll give you a second while let me get organized here. If those are still okay. Nick Sanchez also has a pre-bid on it. If those are still to your liking, I will run those for you. But if you were just trying to jump on that, I should have made that a little more clear. All right. I'm going to run those. Here is Kyle Petty. And then we'll run Nick Sanchez for you. And let's fix this up. All right, let's start with Blaster here. Oh, where did I put my? There it is. Well, what a day yesterday. Thank you, South. I appreciate picking up Kyle Petty. And one more Nick Sanchez. All right, let's start with a blaster box. We'll get it going with a blaster. Hopefully, we'll see something nice. If any of those, if we get a house driver, if something big hits, I will tell you it's reserve the right. It's my discretion. We could offer it up to the group if you want, but if it's trade bait for me, for example, there's always a Daniel Suarez. Always a Daniel Suarez. I sometimes always pull an autograph there. So when that 101 shows up, when that 101 Chase Elliott shows up. Well, good luck, everybody. Good luck for what happens here. Here's our first box of blasters. Remember, these are green blasters. The hobby ones, if you think of it like that, these are the hobby blasters. I've been talking too much. My voice is scratchy. The ratio for blasters, I think is a little better. Yeah, I know the autographs are not, but in the hobby ones is 9 out of 12 cards are base, where these are only 3 out of 5. So I think these are a little nicer. Should we cheat? Should we look ahead? Look ahead. Anything shiny there? All right, there's the base. We're good with that. There's our first Noah Gregson, a groovy. Here's William Solwich. Oh, yeah, 101 would be good. William Solwich on the silver. But we're all going to wear our t-shirts. We'll all wear our t-shirts and show everybody. Just some base there. Kurt Busch. Oh, way to call Ben Rhodes. There you go. How about a green cracked ice? I'll get those in a penny sleeve for you. Followed by another green, Tanner Gray, and Eric Jones cracked ice. Yeah, these are the green ones. Here comes something else though. Ready, set. Justin Allgaier. The Mojo. This is. Look at that. There's our first number. Hold on. I put them too far away. I gotta keep things organized here. Here's our first number of the night. How about a Justin Allgaier? A 63 out of 75. There we go. If you're new here, I anything under 100 will get a or a top loader for you. I don't know if that's going on the Wall of Fame, but that's a nice first number. And a Prizm, Jake Garcia. The Jake Garcia Prizm. Just some base. How about a Victory Lane, Bad Brad? And Michael McDowell is our cracked ice. Our green cracked ice there. Last pack, a green Heim Time. There's Corey. And more Justin Allgaier is the cracked ice. See, that's every pack. Here's your base. So I think the blasters aren't too bad. I know there's no autograph, but it's about 40%, or I should say go the other way, 60% base, whereas the hobby boxes are 75% base. Here we'll do one more and then we'll jump on a hobby box just to see the difference. We'll do one more blaster. We'll mix it up. Oh, the dog's going crazy. Someone's at the door. I don't know if you can hear it upstairs. I always ask him, I should have put more sound insulation here when I don't know if you can hear that. Somebody came in the door. The dog loves people. We have a hypoallergenic dog because my son's allergic to dogs. That never stopped my wife if she wanted a dog. You know what hypoallergenic means? It means expensive. That's what hypoallergenic means. All right, here's our second blaster box. We're looking at Chandler Smith. And the ice is Ryan Blaney. We have a Justin Haley. The one of my favorite cards is the Pot of Gold Gold. That's a pretty nice card. Here's just a Pot of Gold regular. Lawless Allen on the green cracked ice. There's a good number here. Here's a red of Christian Rose. These are out of 199. The Mojo. Well, they call them Mojo. I should check that. I don't think those are Mojo. I forgot. Hold on, let's pull that up. We haven't done a Prizm in a while. We've been doing a lot of NT. What are they called? Who got the list here? Pulsar. That's what they're calling them. There's a Bill Elliott. There's another nice card, the Bill Elliott red. This one is silver, but the red is a nice color match. I like that one. Matt Mills on the green, and Alan Quickie is our cracked ice. All right, how about a National Pride, Josh Berry? And Tony B on the cracked ice. I'm Leisure here. I appreciate you being here. We had, how about the Dinger? How about a 199, a red parallel, the National Pride? Slide that in there. I'll get all those top loaded, of course, but or penny sleeved. But just get through a couple of those. All right, what do you think? Is Prizm kind of? I would say let's do the hobby box one. Let's do the hobby box. I got the hobby box right here. Let's do one of the two hobby boxes. Prizm is still holding strong. If we're looking at the prices of them, Prizm is still holding around 130. It didn't drop. I know uh, Prime is coming back up. Actually, Prizm is staying steady. The worst is National Treasure from 2023, and I can tell you why, because it's what bothers me the most is those booklets are not even autographed, a lot of them. So that's but 2022 National Treasure is holding pretty well. I think that's at 45 450 or something. So you never know. You never know on the National Treasures what's going to happen. All right, here comes the hobby box. How's chat? Chat's pretty quiet today. Is this just calm? There's your base. We know how the base works. All right, how about a Ben Rhodes? Way to put Ben Rhodes in. Now I got a Ben Rhodes purple. I think these are out of 99 Ben Rhodes purple. We'll get those. Anything under 100, get a nice top load. Let me move Nick Sanchez to unpin that. Get a little more view here. There you go. Get rid of Nick Sanchez. And then we got Kurt Busch blue. Kevin Harvick pot of gold. That's our first pack. Here's your base. Just get it on camera, but we don't want to see the base. We're starting with, there you go. How about a Pulsar Jeff Gordon out of 399. Christian Eckes, silver, shiny silver. And Bubba Walls, the free Bubba Walls right there is the groovy. Haven't seen an autograph yet. Let's see an autograph coming up right now. Here we go. The autograph, well, we have a red Danica Patrick. The autograph, and a red Christopher Bell, National Pride. Danica Patrick, and the autograph is upside down. The autograph is Jesse. There you go, with two little smiles right there. Who picked up Jesse? There's our first autograph of the night. What do we got going on here? There's a lot of noise going on upstairs. Sorry about that. No, I don't know if that's going to make the Wall of Fame. Still, it's an autograph. We'll take a look at the 3 autographs we're supposed to get. Yeah, I know. I'm a Daniel Suarez, Jesse Wuji, Nick Sanchez. They must have signed anything, any little piece of paper people push in front of them, because those are always good there. That signature. Wish we were saying like, oh, those you know actually Richard Petty. We tend to get some Richard Petty autographs. Those are nice. I do like those. Classy guy. Here we go. Lane Riggs. Start off with Lane Riggs on a Pulsar out of 399. And then Harrison Burton. Oh, I flipped him over. Harrison Burton silver. And there's Dale. We were just talking about Dale. National Pride. Let's see some fire here. What do we got? Daniel Dye, red. And then there's Greg Biffle. How about that? Greg Biffle. This is the Carolina blue, or the blue, light blue, whatever you want to call it. This is out of 49. We're looking at 17. 17 out of 49 on that one. That's our low number of the night. We'll put that on the wall as low number. Hopefully, we'll be beating that. We'll be beating that by about 48, hopefully. There's Jimmy Johnson. Pot of gold. And this half is Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith Pulsar. Brendan Jones, silver. And how about Bill Elliott to finish off the first half of this hobby box on the victory lane. All right, we'll just keep bouncing back and forth between this. We're starting with a lot of Prizm. Maybe we'll just jump into Prime. How about we jump into Prime after this? We've had a lot of Prizm. Let's get something big. We still got 2 autographs to go here. I'll get some more low numbers too. Should we cheat? Take a look. I'll fan it out there. What do you think? Here's your base. Start off with Daniel Suarez. We're just saying about Daniel Suarez. Here comes the next autograph. Ready? Daniel Suarez helping us out with Jake Garcia. Okay, I forgot who it was. Steve T. I think it was his. You always get a rookie, a ho-hum autograph, and a big name autograph. So hopefully we've gotten the rookie and the ho-hum. The next autograph hopefully is going to be pretty huge. We're going with. Sorry, Jake. You don't get the Wall of Fame either. Lane Riggs. All right, let's start with a pulsar of Jeremy Clements. What about these are always upside down? Here's Jeb Burton and John Hunter, little JHN National Pride. All right, how about Jay McMurray? Oh, okay, here comes something. Hold on. We got Hallie Deegan. All right, ready? I see black, I see gold, I see. Boom. KK. Oh, hold on here. Let me before we gush about this. I haven't seen many of these. Here we go. Let me give a little, who had that one? This is going to Steve T. Steve T, there you go. Steve T, that's a nice. We're looking at 5 out of 5. Oh, Steve, looks like I got an offer already. If you guys do come with a deal, of course, I will send it to whoever you tell me to send it to. That's a nice card, Steve. 5 out of 5. We're going to move that Prizm box right there. That's going right there. Congrats. I do like those 2 color. Okay, the black gold, black Texas tea. Congrats. There's a nice one for you. Still waiting on an autograph. There's gonna be an autograph in this stack here. It better be. All right, ready? Last of the hobby box. All right, we got Christian Eckes, Pulsar, and Bobby Allison. Bobby Allison on the silver. Josh Berry is a pot of gold. Next pack. Okay, here comes the autograph of Noah Gregson. All right. Oh, no worries. Yeah, that's a nice. That black gold. This one's numbered 82 out of 99. Is this, I don't know, is this, Is this still available? Well, I would have sold this for 15 if that's, we'll leave that up there. Is that worth? I don't know, but we'll let people decide. We'll make a run through halfway through, see if anybody sees anything they like. Bobby Labonte, I like. This is number 3 out of 99. Justin Allgaier, blue, out of 199. And Dale Jarrett. That was a nice pack. It had 2 numbers and an autograph in it. Last pack of the box. The Pulsar, Greg Biffle. We got Josh Williams, the mullet as a silver. And how about Jeff Gordon? A groovy Jeff Gordon right there. All right, there was our couple prisms. That's our prisms, our start for our prism. Let me clean up a touch. I hate tall stacks. Tall stacks tend to fall. Let me clean up. And let's go to a prime. Let's open up a prime right now. Get those top loaders all warmed up. We'll grab this one, and then we'll do a couple more blasters there. Start with a prime. These are my last 2 prime boxes. I probably could get more, but the price has been going up. Prime, I like Prime at 150, 160. Prime at 200, I'm not liking it that much. But okay, now here's what I'm thinking about 2024 National Treasure. Remember, Prime had those jumbo patches in it, and 2024 did not have any Prime, so maybe those jumbo patches are going to be in the NT. Who knows? What are we judging? That's a little thinner. I don't think this pack is. All right, hold on here. Let me no peeking. Get my no peeking pads. Yeah, I did see that. Nothing in there. All right. Let's see. I forgot which way I turned these now. We have. Let's start from the top. The first is Dale Inman. Look at that. That's a handsome man right there from the 60s. This is 3 out of 10. Oh, no. Sure. I was wondering what you were saying. How's a little out of 10? 3 out of 10, Dale Inman? I believe, I don't know if I had that. I think that's going with the D's. Did we have Dale Inman up there? No, so that's going with the D's. Those, I forgot who picked up C's and D's, but that's yours. Congratulations on that. That's out of 10. We're getting some nice low numbers up here, filling. All right, how about some patches? Here's our first one, Harrison Burton. Here's out of 99. This is 89 out of 99. Looks like fire suit. Another patch is Riley Hurst. A free Riley Hurst. I don't want to squeeze it in. Let me get the thicker top loader. Those all be top loaded for you. Don't worry about that. If you like the way we're doing it here and you're new, please follow. I have a lot of good people following me now. I appreciate all the followers, but the new people, here is, oh, this looks blue. Go. Well, it's Ross Chastain. It is numbered, okay, hold on. It's a weird number. 34, 24 out of 34. The car, sheet metal car. Out of 34. A little bit of 2 color, just a little touch. Little touch right there of 2 colors. All right, here comes the autographs. Ready? First one. Ryan Priest, an on-card autograph. This is the 75th anniversary. There you go. We'll put that right there with the autographs. Another one of, oh, how about a Nick Sanchez jumbo signature out of 49, number 8 out of 49. Kind of, sorry here, kind of, it's a jumbo patch, but let's see, hold on a second. Let's try 130 point, nope, don't want to risk it. There you go, patch auto. I'd like to give him a silver pen there, or a white pen. There's Nick Sanchez. And one more. Here's the last autograph is. Oh, we were just saying. Who had Dale? There's a nice one. Dale Earnhardt. There's a 46. Not a thought. No door number there. 46 out of 75. 46 out of 75 here. Look at that. I don't know. Just out of respect. Dale's getting the wall. Oh, can you see those top rows? Dale's getting the Wall of Fame. There you go. Just pure respect right there. All right, that was our box of Prizm. We got another one right there. Don't worry, we're coming up. Let's do a few more blasters here. What do you think? How are you feeling so far? I'm telling you, that's that Dale, that's a nice autograph. You could tell when I was sorting yesterday, we did a full case of NT yesterday, and I'm marking down who the lucky people are, because unfortunately, with 50 cards, they're just, there's 50 cards and 100 drivers. Everybody's not going to hit, but there were some people that picked very well. Picked very well. For example, yesterday was the big Dale Jarrett show. There was like 5 Dale Jarrett autographs in yesterday's case. All right, here's blaster box number 3. Let's see. We're looking at Jeremy Clements. Is the green. Just anything. I sent everything yesterday. I sent out already. You should have gotten shipping notifications. I sent them this morning. And the post office was packed this morning, too. Like on a Saturday at 10 o'clock, and the post office was huge. Matt Kenseth. How about Andres? There's Andres. Perez de Lara on this green ice. Here is how about a autograph? If it happens, yeah. I'm ready. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'm keeping Kevin Harvick for me. That's a nice, well, I'll get a little shout out here. Who had Alex Bowman? That's a nice autograph from a blaster. Hey, the Vole. Let me get them. I'm sitting there holding them. I'm going to put in a top loader. I'm looking at that. That's a nice. I don't think I've seen many. It is numbered. Oh, that's why I haven't seen many. 6 out of 10. Wow. 6 out of 10. Alex Bowman autograph. Congratulations. I heart. Congratulations. That's a nice. I didn't even notice the number. Very nice, very nice. We're putting right next to Dale. Look at that. That kind of snuck up on me. Out of a blaster. There's Matt DiBenedetto. Oh, and then Nelly Decker. This is a silver. Yeah, that is a nice card. Austin Dillon, a green, and the ice is Austin Cindric, or Austin. Little Cindric there. Carson, Hocevar, and there's a Ryan Blaney. I think that's our second. Ryan Blaney ice. And here comes the red pot of gold. William Byron. 199. The Reds are out of 199 on that. It's a pretty nice blaster box here. We had a few numbers. And how about a silver Chandler Smith? All right, that was a good blaster box. Let's do this one. If anybody saw, I think the Noah Gregson is really the only one, the unsold one, the only biggie unsold one. If anybody saw something they're liking to, just put a pre-bid on them. Ryan Priest. Let me see. I think Ryan Priest is taken. No, Graxon's not. And nope, Ryan Priest is taken. So if there is somebody, how about Nick Sanchez? I think Nick Sanchez is taken too. Yes, Nick Sanchez is taken. So if there's somebody that you saw, let's see who else we can get. Hey, we're still in the middle of things. Do not despair. The big hits are coming from the blaster boxes. No, I should take that back. Little KK over there out of 5 is a nice, very nice one. That's our low number out of 5. All right, let's see. We'll go to do the same thing. Two blasters. We'll go to the. Take a look. Here we go. Ready? Austin Dillon again. We've seen an Austin Dillon. There's Tony B. The green ice. Victory Lane, William Byron. And then a little Danica green ice. A Pulsar Corey Heim. Oh, those out of 25. Oh, those Pulsars sneak up on me. I gotta pay attention to those. I'm thinking those are out of like I know the blue ones, the red ones. But these green ones, there's nice out of 25. The green Pulsars. This is 24 out of 25. That's a nice low number. And how about Ricky Stenhouse? Silver. Dan Moffat. And Michael McDowell. And let's finish this. What have we got going on? Ross. And how about Chase Briscoe? Oh, look at that. Chase Briscoe there. Oh, Linda, thank you. I'll take a look at that. Let me just finish the one I opened. And I thought there was another autograph. Ah, Rusty Wallace. The Victory Lane of Blue. Blues are out of 75. And how about Matt Mills? All right, let me take a look, Linda, before we go. There's a pre-bid. Okay, so no Gregson. Now here, this is a guarantee. Plus, you get all the other no Gregsons that show up. This one was out of 99. And so let me run Noah Gregson. Thanks, Linda, for starting that off. If this is guarantee this plus all the other ones. We'll make sure all the other ones that show up. Thanks for doing that. So those are yours. Those are yours. And then you also bid Lawless Ellen. I don't know if any big Lawless Ellen showed up yet, but I will You get all the ones that for $5. Thanks for doing that. Those are all yours. Those anything left is now that we're opening them up. No, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. There was a little talk about a day. Yesterday we sold out in 45 minutes. Today it's a little less. And I got to do some more case breaks. I just wanted to clear off the shelf for 2024 National Treasure. That should be coming out. So this is everything I had left from 2024 and 2023 with the National Treasure and the Prime. Let me clear off that. Yeah, if you see something that's still available, at least you get a guaranteed hit if you see something big show up. But we'll see how it goes. Let's keep it going. Should we cheat? Some red. Some red. Let's see. All right, there's your base. How about Mark Martin? Classy guy. Oh, back-to-back Martins. A blue Mark Martin out of 199. 136 out of 199. And then Chris Buescher is the groovy. Next pack, we have Josh Berry, the Pulsar out of 399. Darrell Waltrip, silver, and Chase Briscoe, National Pride. Here comes an autograph, I believe. Oh, here comes a redemption, I believe. Hold on here, hold on. Okay, so we got Ryan Priest. We have Andre Perez de Lara. He's going to help us out with the redemption. Ready? Good luck, everybody. Prizm. Sensational signature red. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking Darrell Waltrip. Card number 37. Daniel Suarez. Like I said, I always get a Daniel Suarez autograph. It's a red. There, I'll put in a top loader just to, I don't want people to throw it out. Little Daniel Suarez. There's always a Daniel Suarez autograph coming up. I have a Daniel Suarez autograph magnet. Oh, really? I did not. I know I didn't get. Oh, I should go look. I put a few in. I should go look. I think I got an SVG coming to me. Redemption. Oh, I see a checkered flag here. Let's see. Here we go. Ready? Checkered flag is. Oh, Dale. Dale's showing up today big time. Those are nice. I believe check in Donruss next year, the checkered flags are 101s. I believe they said those are going to be 101s there for next year's Donruss. Remember, if you haven't heard, I'm going to put Dale next to Dale up there. If you have not heard, the 2025 Donruss, the release date has been posted. We'll see. It is May 16th, I believe. All right, how about Bobby Allison? And a little Jeremy Clements blue. That's out of 49. Got some nice numbers here from the hobby box. It's our second blue. We got Greg Biffle over there. And there's Tyler Reddick on the groovy. All right, what do we finish with this half? This half has Andres is showing up too. Andres Perez de Lara. We got Austin Hill on the silver. And there's Noah Gregson, National Pride. All right, halfway through that box, we got one autograph, I believe. Yeah, one autograph. Here it comes. Sorry for the crinkling right by the... All right, there's our base. Here comes another autograph here. We have Mark Martin is a red, followed by... as I was saying, Andres. Andres is happening today. We got Andre Perez de Lara. I haven't seen many of his autographs. Let me take a look. Let me scrutinize that autograph right there. This is 15 out of 99. I believe who had the A's. The A's, I think this was grouped together with that. I would say I'm going to put that right there. I haven't seen many Andre autographs. Kevin Harvick, pot of gold. All right. Carl Edwards is the Pulsar. Tyler Eckram, silver. There's Bubba Wallace. Groovy Bubba Wallace. That's a free Bubba Wallace, too. That was the giveaway. A purple Daniel Suarez, my man. Oh, how about this one? Here's a blue, Carolina blue, out of 49. Natalie Decker. Let's do a good problem to have. I'm running out of penny sleeves. There we go, Natalie Decker. A blue, that's our third blue. And then Dale was at the end of that one. All right, one more stack here for 2024 Prizm. This will be my last 2024 Prizm. Maybe we'll do some mixers. I know I'm sure a lot of people are interested in the case breaks. Definitely be doing a lot of case breaks in National Treasure 2024 coming up. As soon as the checklist comes out, we'll see. All right, here's our last stack. Let's see what happens here. We got Ryan Blaney on the Pulsar, $3.99. Carson Quavel, a silver, and Jimmy Johnson, pot of gold. There's SVG. Here is a blue auto of Tyler Reddick. How about my man Tyler Reddick? Got a couple shekels on Tyler Reddick this year. Put a few dollars down. Put 25 on him winning. It is 15 out of 49. There you go. That's a nice autograph. I'll keep that right back there. Danica Patrick, purple. And how about a little Cole Custer? Cole Custer, blue out of 199. And a Victory Lane, Bill Elliott. All right, last pack. Last pack has Cole Custer again. Cole Custer, Pulsar. Tony Stewart. And, how about, well, there's a good way to end it. How about a Chase Elliott? Hold on here. How about a Mojo Chase Elliott? Ooh, there we go. It is 24 out of 25. Well, that's not too bad. A groovy, very groovy Chase Elliott. Let's put that right here. We'll slide Greg Biffle over. Is that worth? Nobody had picked up Chase Elliott. 24 out of 25 groovy. That's a little house one. Yeah, maybe that's a little trade bait for me. I'm sure I could get a few of my guys. Hold on, let me clean up. My problem is I'm not a. I get a bunch. I'm a more old school guy. I have a nice Harry Gant auto. That's on the list of things to display up here. I have a lot of blank walls, and my wife came down here and said, "You got to put some posters up or stuff." It's just a lot of blank walls. Well, I'm gonna put my cards up so I can show everybody. And so if I collect an autograph, I collect the older guys when I was a kid, when I started watching. Let's go to the primes, but the other people I collect the sets. The sets are the way to go. I just finished I said I wasn't going to do it, but I still did it. Is the select high number. I put together the trackside. I should show that one time. I'm going to post it in our Facebook group. All right. Well, if you think Chase Elliott is, plus all the other Chase Elliott's, if you think that, put a pre-bid on that. Yeah, this one's a little thin too. My last box of last box of Prime. There we go. No peeking. All right. Let's see. Nothing there. Okay, here we go. First card is a classy Joey Logano. Looks like numbered 38. We got 38 out of 49 in a suit. What's coming next? Oh, that's a nice color. Justin Haley. It's a fire suit. That's weird. 27 out of 36. That's kind of. One more patch. Oh, it's a little heavy. Oh, that's a nice sheet metal. Eric Jones. Eric Jones on a 99. See, where we were talking yesterday. I mean, take a look at it. That's a nice 3-color patch, sheet metal patch. It's on a 99. I would have thought this would be a little less with all those colors in there. I have a 101 that's one color, but so maybe they do it indiscriminately. But that's a nice 3-color combo there. All right, we're up to the autograph. Oh no, I think there's one more. Hold on. Jay Johnson. Little JJ. This is 8 out of 25. 5-patch. 5-patch fire suit, it looks like. It's kind of nice. Now here's the autographs. First one is, Jerry Cook. Boy, we're getting all the classes. We're getting all the classy ones. Old school Jerry Cook. I think that's going with the Jays. I don't think I had Jerry Cook. So the people grouped with the Jays, you get that one. Nice on card, like the last one. What was the other signature? Did we have old? Well, I'm trying to find it. Maybe we stacked it up already. Oh, there it is. Oh no, that was Dale Inman. Not an autograph though. Dale Inman back there. Oh, you call him Joey Logano? Let's see. Ricky Stenhouse. That's a nice autograph too. Put some effort into that. Ricky Stenhouse, this is 21 out of 50. So a red, 21 out of 50. I think that's house also. Let's see. Do we have a Ricky Stenhouse here? Or did somebody take that? No. There you go. If that's of interest to you, take a look at the price, see if that's worth it. Put a pre-bid. Plus, you get all the other Ricky Stenhouses. And the last card of my Prizm. I'm sorry, Prime. I always get those backwards. Prime is another. Not too bad. Take a look. Another Dale. Look at that. Where's the other one? Right up there. He's waving in the other one. Wow, the Dale's showing up. Both from Prime. It's a pair of Dales. Take a look. There's your Dale. Yeah, I'm waving. I like these different pictures. Sometimes I get on Panini because they use the same picture on different things. This one is 46 out of 75, and this one is 44 out of 99. We'll put them right next to each other. Here, how about they could flank our low number of the night, autograph-wise, the Alex Bowman out of 10. We'll put those on both sides. All right, 3 more boxes left. We have, we'll do the 2 blasters, and we'll finish with National Treasure. Oh, thank you for this. Not sure, Cat. Thank you for that. If you're enjoying what we do here, notice didn't. Right? The only thing I'm not is one of those, yellers. I'm not a yeller. I'm a very methodical person. Well, you saw how I sorted my driver numbers. They all have their own individual label and stuff. That's just how I always was. Sometimes I wish I was more of a free spirit, but it is what it is. I'm a math guy. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's this? Jeff Gordon, Groovy Red. That's a good start. This is numbered out of 199. A nice little Jeff Gordon there. So if you're enjoying it, please follow and look for, we're going to be doing, like I said, lots of National Treasure when it comes out. Thad Moffat, hopefully in 2 weeks. There might be 1 or 2 between that. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a singles break. Bill Elliott, the Green Ice. And Ty Gibbs. Here's a Ty Gibbs green. And the ice is Christian Rose. All right, here comes the red Rusty Wallace. Out of 199 again. And a Corey LaJoie. And a Prizm of silver. Martin Truex. Pot of gold. And Connor Mosek is your cracked ice. 1 more pack. Matt Mills. So we had a few Matt Mills today. And there's Chase Briscoe on your green cracked ice. All right, last box of Prizm. Nothing in there. Yeah, there's been a few of those tonight. Here, let's see what we got. We're looking at Still got that National Treasure coming up. Don't go anywhere. I thought then I just looked. I said, "Did we get an extra pack in this?" That would have been make me all worried. Nope, six of them there. Ready? Good luck. Good luck. Let's see what we got. How about a Tyler Reddick, Victory Lane, Corey Haim on the silver, Mark Martin, Groovy Mark Martin, and Justin Allgaier is the green ice. William Sawich on the green. He looks nervous. And then Josh Williams on the cracked ice. I was going to say, we need an autograph. We had a very nice autograph coming up. William Byron, a red William Byron out of 199. And there's Danica again on the silver. Little Brad on the National Pride. And Ellen Quickie is the silver. All right, last pack of Prizm has Parker Retzlaff and a little Harrison Burton on the silver. I'm sorry, that was a cracked ice right there. All right, let me clean up. Here's our last box of the night. Again, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate you joining the break. Appreciate you filling. And if you see anything else, here's our last box. I will definitely get shipping notifications for you tomorrow. And hopefully, we're going to have something good to talk about here. All right, there is our two breaks in a row. We had a autograph. It's kind of on your regular thickness there. Yeah, there you go, Linda. Wishing well. Got tons of these boxes. Toss it over there. All right. Is it too much to ask for three breaks in a row with an autograph? Let's see. We got. Oh, that would have been nice. Chase Elliott autograph. Brendan Jones, Chase Elliott, and Daniel Suarez are our three cracked ice. Cracked ice. I got to move along. Three white sparkles. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to get the no peeking pads. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. All right. Good luck. Let's start with the base. Oh, there's more KK. I like these cards. This one is 3 out of 25. Legendary Masters. A little protection there. There's our first base card, but it's still at 25. The other base card is. Oh, we're continuing the Dale Jarrett excitement. This is the Stars and Stripes. This is 6 out of 13. There we go. Six out of 13 there. Let's move to. Oh, well, how about that? Well, that was kind of unexpected. Well, we're going to have to get the dice out on this one. Looky. Let me take care of that for you. A triple. All right, how are we going to do this? Let's take a look. Here's what we do. We got John Hunter. So first of all, John Hunter is Billy. Billy Crump. Is Billy Crump here? Billy Crump has a chance here. And then we got Sammy Smith. Let's see who had Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith is not taken, so we're not going to worry about that. And then we got Ryan Truex. Ryan Truex is going to. Is Ryan Truex taken? The R's. Was the R's taken? Hold on. It's not loading up for me. Hold on. I believe Ryan Truex was with the R's. Let me see. The QRS. Let's see the Q's. Q through S. Was that sold? This would be really easy if that was not sold. Oh, well, no, then that's really easy. This is going to, I forgot. Who had John Hunter? This is going to Billy Crump. Somebody has Billy here? Billy? That's easy. I'm not gonna bid against you. Yeah, wait, hold on. The QRS, I can't pull up the QRS. If you have that top three, it's not showing up who has the QRS here. Top three does. There you go. I got it. Okay, so hold on here. Sorry, Billy. This was for the Ryan Truex. Ryan Truex was in the R's because he did not sell it, Billy. Okay, so it's between top three who had Ryan Truex and Billy Crump. You had John Hunter, right? Yeah, I was looking in the QRS, I couldn't find that. And Ryan Truex was grouped in with that because only Ryan Blaney was left over. All right, so there's two people here. And so we're gonna get the dice out. And Billy, you get to pick what's your color. Hold on here. Let me clear out a space for us. And the third one, Sammy Smith, was house, so we're not gonna worry about that. All right, Billy. T comes. So sure you want who should pick blue? Billy wants blue. Okay, Billy, you're the blue dice. And then top three, are you still here? There you go. So you're the green. Yeah, it's always first name. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't miss that. I missed that. It's always the first name. That's just how Whatnot sorts it. So I just kept it that same way. All right, so the 0 is low. So 0 through 9. And when we get the box here, let's get the box so they don't bounce all over the place. Hey, the sports freak. Thank you for the raid. You came in at the right time. We got a triple autograph right here. We're rolling the dice to see who gets it. Billy picked blue. And then right, Billy, you picked blue. I'm reading that right? Correct. Top three picked green. All right. Good luck, everybody. Here's what it is. All right. Looks like Billy 9-0. That's as fair as I can make it. Only the people whose names were on here. Congratulations. But I will give you a top three. I'm going to give you a little bonus is going to show up in your shipment just to get a little something. Just to get a little something. And Sammy Smith is still on the house, so we're not going to worry about that. Let me write that down. Congratulations, Billy. And then I will put a little for top three. I will get a little for you. Triple autograph. I got to write this down, though. That's about as fair as I can make it. I know it does. I want to be fair. So we want to roll for it to see who gets what. It's high. I'm not going to cut the card. How do other people do it? I mean, if anybody sees the video, I'd love to see how other people would split that up. And that was my bad for saying no. I thought no one picked up the Q through S. I remember Ryan Truex was on the Q through S, and I gotta get some. I wanted to get those bigger dice. You know that surprised me. That's usually not right there. That was extra adding because usually right, the autographs are on the other side. Let's keep going. Oh, Kurt Busch, look at that. Oh God, this might be the all autograph box. Wow. Here's Kurt Busch right here. This is 3 out of 99. Two colors with the autograph. Very nice. Very nice. We'll put that right there. Still got the booklet coming up. Here comes Christopher Bell. This is a sheet metal. This is pretty heavy. We're looking at 21 out of 99 for Christopher Bell. Yep, sheet metal, retro materials. That's not too bad. I like that. Nice two colors. Let's keep it going. How about little Tony Stewart, looks like. Oh yeah, right up there. I was like, where's his name? 5 out of 99. 5 out of 99 for Tony Stewart. Looks like a fire suit. Keep that right there. Here comes 75th anniversary. Ready? It is a little Eric Jones. I think that's our second Eric Jones autograph. We got a few on the wall of fame there. Hold on, let me go back to our wall. It's hard to see on the wall with all those Dale Earnhardt autographs up there. Here's a little Eric Jones. Still, I like the on-card. I do like the on-card stuff. We'll put that with the other ones. Here's another autograph. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. Haley, yeah. Am I saying that right? I think that was a little before my time. I like the silver. I like the trackside pass. 34 out of 49. I thought it was a door number there for a second. 34 out of 49. I like the silver autograph too. That's a nice card. We'll put that right there next to everybody. Still got another autograph here. Ready? Oh, there's Kaz. The clutch performance. This is 3 out of 50. Who had Kaz? That's a nice one. I like the silver shiny ones. Well, a few autographs, especially with that triple. All right, here comes the booklet again. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining the break. We got the booklet. Don't go anywhere, but I will definitely get this shipping notification. Okay, shipping notification tomorrow. All right, here's the one that I get a little nervous for. Is it going to be a booklet with a nice autograph? Is it going to be too? You never know. Okay, ready? Good luck, everybody. And I'm going to flip it in 3, 2, 1. Cole Custer. Cole Custer out of 25. 6 out of 25. Here we go. Go. All right. Just what you expect. Got a nice autograph and a big patch. There you go. Get a little nervous. You get a little nervous. You get two jumbo patches in there and nothing else. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Well, I'm glad we got an autograph on the patch card. All right. Well, again, thanks everybody for this. Happy Whatnot Card Show. We're going to move on to 2024 National Treasure. So look for that. If you aren't following, please follow. And is there anybody jumping in from a break? I'd be happy to raid. Anybody? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at who's breaking right now. Who do we got? Anybody know someone raiding right now? Should go TCAP. We could go to there. All right. It was Rogers racing, is there? Who? Oh, I'm just gonna do a random pick on the raid. Thanks everybody, and let's jump up to who haven't I seen in a while? I don't know anybody. So we'll go to Rogers Racing. Have a good night, everybody.